The PlayStation 5 is still dominating the gaming scene, delivering jaw-dropping experiences and pushing gaming to new heights. From its revolutionary SSD cutting loading times to near zero, to the immersive DualSense controller that changed how we feel games, Sony's current flagship has set a new standard. But as we celebrate the PS5's massive success, it's impossible not to look ahead. The future is rushing toward us faster than ever. Rumors, leaks, and tantalizing patent filings about the PlayStation 6 are already heating up, and the possibilities are seriously exciting. So buckle up, because we're about to explore what Sony's next big console could look like. And trust me, the future looks incredible. Sony's silence, the calm, before the storm. Sony hasn't officially revealed anything about the PS6 yet, which is no surprise that this has always been part of their strategy. They love to build mystery and anticipation, carefully controlling the narrative to create maximum hype closer to launch. Historically, Sony waits several years before pulling back the curtain, teasing fans just enough to keep the excitement alive. But that doesn't mean we're in the dark. By studying Sony's history, analyzing industry trends, and digging into some fascinating patent filings, we can piece together a clearer picture of what the PS6 might bring. Let's break it down, piece by piece. Power that shatters limits. The leap from PS4 to PS5 was monumental, with the PS5's custom AMD Zen 2 CPU and RDNA 2 GPU redefining console power. But the PS6 promises an even more staggering jump. The next PlayStation will likely feature AMD's latest Zen 4 or even Zen 5 processor architecture, paired with RDNA 3 or RDNA 4 graphics technology, both massive steps beyond the PS5's hardware. What does this mean for gamers? Ultra-realistic ray tracing will reach new levels of breathtaking beauty. Think lighting, reflections, and shadows that are so lifelike they blur the line between virtual and reality. Imagine standing in a rain-soaked city street at night, the neon signs reflecting off puddles with stunning detail, or exploring a sun-dappled forest where each leaf's shadow moves naturally in the breeze. These advancements won't just be eye candy, they'll deepen immersion, making game worlds feel alive and tangible like never before. SSD speeds that defy reality. The PS5's custom NVMe SSD revolutionized load times, practically eliminating loading screens and letting games stream assets on the fly. But the PS6 could raise the bar even higher. We're talking about NVMe SSDs, so fast that the PS5's lightning speeds might seem sluggish in comparison. This means massive open worlds rendered seamlessly in real time, with no pop-in textures or sudden frame drops. Imagine sprinting across a sprawling city or vast alien landscape, where every detail loads instantly. No hiccups, no pauses, just pure, uninterrupted gameplay. This breakthrough storage speed is crucial because it frees developers to create bigger, more detailed worlds and more complex game mechanics without worrying about hardware limits. AI-powered upscaling, the visual boost of tomorrow. Another game-changing technology likely to play a key role in the PS6 is AI-powered upscaling. You've probably heard of NVIDIA's DLSS or AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution, FSR. These clever systems render games at lower resolutions and use artificial intelligence to upscale them to stunning 4K or even 8K without sacrificing frame rate or quality. The PS6 will almost certainly feature its own proprietary AI upscaling technology, smart enough to keep visuals sharp and smooth while reducing the load on the GPU. This not only future-proofs the console, but means games will look incredible without requiring raw, power-hungry rendering all the time. It's the best of both worlds. Breathtaking visuals and silky smooth performance. Bold, new designs or a return to elegance. Sony's design choices for the PS5 were bold, even divisive. The console's futuristic, curvy, white and black shell stood out, but it didn't please everyone. So what about the PlayStation 6? Some speculate it might return to a sleeker, more compact design, something closer to the elegant, understated look of the PS2, widely regarded as one of Sony's most iconic consoles. Others think the PS6 might go the opposite route, embracing a modular, customizable form factor. Imagine a console where you could swap out parts like storage, cooling, or even graphics modules, tailoring your machine to your exact needs. Whichever direction Sony takes, expect something fresh, stylish, and fully built around next-gen tech and gamer convenience. DualSense 2, taking immersion to the next level. The DualSense controller revolutionized player immersion with advanced haptics and adaptive triggers that respond dynamically to in-game actions. But DualSense 2 could take that even further. Expect smarter, more nuanced haptics that can simulate textures, impacts, and environmental effects in exquisite detail. Adaptive triggers will be more precise, giving you an even deeper connection to gameplay, like feeling the tension of a bowstring or the kickback of a gun. Battery life has been a common request, and it's likely Sony will deliver a significant upgrade here. There's also talk about new features like built-in rear buttons, making complex control schemes easier without extra attachments. Some rumors even suggest a tiny dynamic display on the controller itself. Perfect for maps, ammo counts, or notifications without pausing the game. Backward compatibility, a fan demand. Backward compatibility was a major win with the PS5, which plays PS4 games seamlessly. But many fans still dream of playing their PS1, PS2, and PS3 favorites on the new hardware. The PS6 could deliver robust native emulation for those classic consoles, or offer much deeper integration with the cloud via an upgraded PS Plus service, allowing smooth streaming of legacy games without lag or glitches. Given how vocal fans have been about preserving their entire PlayStation library, this is an area Sony won't ignore. Imagine having your full collection, from classic PS1 RPGs to PS3 action titles, all accessible on a single machine. That's a true gamer's dream come true. VR and mixed reality, the next frontier. Virtual reality is still an exciting frontier, and Sony's PSVR 2 made impressive strides. But the PS6 could finally bring VR into the mainstream in a big way. PSVR 3 is rumored to be fully wireless, shedding cumbersome cables for total freedom of movement. It might feature advanced inside-out tracking, meaning the headset tracks your position using cameras on the device itself, no external sensors needed. Add in eye-tracking technology that adjusts graphics based on where you look, reducing processing load and increasing realism, and you've got a truly seamless experience. Beyond pure VR, mixed reality, blending digital and real worlds, could also become a reality. Imagine playing a game where virtual characters interact with your real room, or using natural hand gestures to manipulate objects in-game. This kind of tech could revolutionize not just gaming, but entertainment, education, and social interaction. When will it arrive, and how much will it cost? Sony typically follows a 6 to 7 year cycle between consoles. Since the PS5 launched in late 2020, it's widely expected that the PS6 will drop sometime between late 2027 and early 2028. As for price, cutting-edge tech never comes cheap. The PS5 launched around $500 for the disc version and less for the digital-only model. The PS6 will probably start in the same ballpark, $500 to $600, possibly a bit higher for physical disc models. Early adopters can expect a premium price, but as production ramps up, prices usually stabilize. Your turn, what are you dreaming of? So, what's your ultimate dream feature for the PS6? Are you craving jaw-dropping graphics? A controller that feels like an extension of your hands? A VR headset so immersive you forget the real world? Or maybe backward compatibility that lets you relive your favorite classics all in one place? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now, we want to hear your ideas, hopes, and even your concerns. The PS6 is still a mystery, but the clues and rumors tell us one thing for sure. Sony is gearing up to redefine gaming all over again. The future is just around the corner. Get ready to level up.